Get in here, 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 get in here. I'm so excited. You know why I'm so excited? Because today we're talking about the best side hustle for 2025. Okay, this is like the best side hustle for every year because this is the one that took me out of my full-time job, baby. It let me divorce my full-time job and become self-employed. But more important than anything else, it gave me time freedom where I'm in control of my schedule now. It gave me financial freedom. Let me tell you, this industry has saved my life many a times financially because there were times where things were tough, but because of this industry, I was able to really just come out of those tough times and really move ahead. So I want to talk to you about what I believe is the best side hustle for 2025 and for any year, all right? If you're looking for a way to make extra money, watch this video. If you're looking for a way to potentially even get out of your full-time job so that you can be fully self-employed, watch this video. And if you know someone who you think really could benefit from an opportunity like this, watch this video, okay? So let's get in here, get in here, get in here. I got my computer right there, okay? That's where I work from. That's the kind of side hustle we got here. Well, literally, that is my desk. That is my office, okay? And in case I get calls from clients, I keep my phone right here on my hip. Literally, I keep it right on my hip. All right, so sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. All right, so for those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Malcolm M.J. Harris. And for over a decade now, I have been in the life insurance industry. Now, before you turn this video off, thinking we're about to just talk about death and funerals, listen to me very close. The life insurance industry is about so much more than that. The life insurance industry is an amazing industry because the insurance industry overall, believe it or not, is one of the most profitable industries in the world. The insurance industry overall is one of the industries that is one of the largest in the world. Think about it like this. When we had that whole market crash and everything like that, and they were doing the big bailouts and everything, who were some of the first companies that were being bailed out? Insurance companies. When they said too big to fail, it was us that they were bailing out in a lot of cases. So I want to talk to you about this amazing industry that got me to leave my six-figure job because I was already making good money and come into this. And get this, I started in it as a side hustle. So I was doing this just on nights and weekends until I could eventually make enough money to do this full time, okay? So first of all, let's talk about what it means to be in the life insurance industry. When you come into the life insurance industry, first of all, you don't have to have any experience in life insurance to come into this industry. You don't have to have a degree to come into this industry. All right? Beyond that, you don't really have to have any sales experience or be someone who's a natural extrovert to come into this industry. This is an industry for people who, first of all, enjoy helping people. For people who enjoy time freedom, meaning these are folks who like being able to be in control of their schedule. And this is also an industry for, let me just put it out there, people who like making money, because this can be a very lucrative industry. So here's what we do in the life insurance industry, and I'll tell you about it based on my own story, because I think that my story is a great example, okay? So within the life insurance industry, how I got into it was because my grandmother has been in it since 1981. And so she knows all about the industry, or I should say she knew all about the industry because she did pass away earlier this year. And yeah, I'm still recovering from that, but I'm so grateful for the fact that she showed me not just this amazing opportunity, but she showed me so many other great things. But she came into this industry, and I always saw her making really good money with this industry, doing exceptional with it. So when I was working my full-time job, which like I said was a six-figure job, but I absolutely hated my job. I hated working for someone else. I hated having to be in a situation where it felt like literally I had to beg people to get time off. It felt like I was just like working so hard to make other people rich, and I was not feeling like I was gaining financial freedom. She told me, she's like, hey, why don't you consider getting your life insurance license as a way to earn extra money? And I was like, okay, I could try doing that. I saw that she was making good money with it. I didn't know much about life insurance. To be quite honest, it wasn't something that I thought I would do long term. It was literally just a way for me to earn some extra money. I'm being real with you, okay? And so I got my license, and for the first 6 months, I did almost nothing with my license. Like, I don't know. I think I was afraid to reach out to people. I thought people would tell me no. I don't know why I didn't use my license, but it just was kind of sitting there. And getting the license wasn't hard. I think I studied for like 4 days during like my lunch hour and after work. So I was working a full-time job, but I just kind of just let it sit. Then after a little while, I decided, you know what? I have this license. I hate this job, and this could be my way out. Or at the very least, this could be a way to earn some extra money. So what I did was I reached out, I got right in my phone, literally, I went in my phone and I was like, listen, I'm gonna reach out to a couple people every day who I think might answer the phone if I call them. And all I'm going to do is let them know that I sell life insurance. And if they want some or they know anybody who wants some, refer them to me. That's what I was going to do. I wasn't trying to do a hard sell. I just said, let me just reach out to some people. I started doing that maybe on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that. Anyway, I got my first appointment because a couple people were like, hey, yeah, I want some life insurance. So, oh yeah, let's talk about it. So I got my first appointment for the upcoming Friday. And then that led to another appointment, another appointment, another appointment. So I had appointments from Friday through Sunday. Now, mind you, I probably called at least 30 people in my phone. And so for me, I had appointments with maybe 5 people or something like that. So it's not like everybody wanted to buy it. But let me tell you what happened with those 5 people. So by the end of the weekend, listen to me when I say this, I had earned a commission of $10,109. $10,109 from just going through my phone book. And I was like, this is absolutely incredible. And for me, that was way more than I was making on my job. I've never made $10,000 in a weekend, ever, okay? And I'm not saying that those kind of numbers are normal. Some people do way more than that. Some people do a lot less than that. But for me, that was something that really made me a believer in the power of making money as a side hustle, right? So what I did from there was I started focusing on dedicating time, just a couple of days a week, to reaching out to people about life insurance. Because I said, I got a lot of people in this phone book. I'm going to start with them. When I run out of them, I'll figure out the next stop, right? And so I kept going and kept going. And so for almost my first year, year and a half in life insurance, it was literally just serving my family and friends and people that they were referring to me. And I started making more money selling life insurance than I was making from my full-time job. So what do you think I did next? I left my full-time job. So I was like, if I can make this much money on nights and weekends, then how much could I make if I dedicated the same time and energy that I dedicated to my full-time job to doing this? So I started doing that. And the beautiful thing about life insurance is that this is an industry that you're able to usually do from home. And I say usually because about 99% of the insurance carriers, insurance companies that I'm aware of and that we work with in our company, they allow you to work from home. So when you talk to your clients, you're putting their application in online. So here's how it works, right? You'll talk to a client. The client will say, hey, I'm interested in personal life insurance. You go into this little system. It's called a quoting system. It's so simple. You go in there. You do not have to do any math. You do not have to be an expert in anything outside of just having your insurance license to go into this system. You go in there. You let the system know what's the client's name, what's the client's gender, what's the client's age. Does the client have any health challenges? And if they do, that's not a problem because they're usually insurance carriers that are willing to cover them. But here's the most important thing. You can even let them know how much does the client want to spend on insurance. That way the client can really never say, I can't afford it, because you can design the policy around their budget. So listen, so you put that all in there, you hit the button, it shows you the options that are available for the client. You then talk the client through those options. And our company does train people on how to do all this. We train you on the next steps to get your insurance license, on how to sell insurance. We even have a sales leads program. That's why I keep my phone on my hip, because if we get a call that comes in, I need to make sure that I know who that call needs to be routed out to. I need to talk to my team that's handling all the routing. So we got all that going on. So you don't have to worry about all that with us. But regardless, you then show the client the options. They then can sign up with you over the phone. So you're just taking their information, directly putting them into the system for the insurance carrier. Submits through to the insurance carrier. Some insurance carriers can approve them within a matter of hours. Some insurance carriers may take several days, sometimes a little bit longer. And once that client is approved and then the policy is issued, then you're able to be paid your commissions. And here's how the commissions work. Okay, I'm going to do just a very simple calculation so you can understand the income potential. How the commissions work is based on something called annualized premiums. So let's say that you have a client who's spending, I don't know, $100 a month on insurance, right? So what you do to figure out what your commission could be on that is you just multiply that by 12. It's called annualized premium. What it means is whatever the client is paying each month, the insurance company looks at how much is the client paying the whole year. And one of the secrets of the life insurance industry is that with life insurance commissions, usually the insurance company is not making any money the first year. They're paying that out as commissions. So again, let's say the client is spending $100 a month. The insurance carrier will then say, okay, that's $1,200 because 100 times 12 is $1,200. So they'll say that's $1,200 in commissions available. Then you're able to receive whatever percentage of that is for your commission level. Let me explain what I mean because it sounds more complicated than what it is. Let's say that your commission level is, I don't know, 90%. Then what that would mean is that you would get 90% of that $1,200. Let's say your commission level is 50%. That means you would get 50% of that $1,200. And what determines your commission level is usually the insurance carrier, it's based on the product, it's based on how much experience you have in the industry. It can range a lot. There are some carriers out here that will pay you 100% of that first year's premium that comes in. So you're basically getting the full $1,200 in that case. So that's how it works. So let's say, for example, you're getting about $1,000 off that policy, which is not at all an abnormal number. I've seen people do commissions as low as maybe $200 on a policy, which isn't bad for an hour of work. I've seen some people do as much as several $1,000s on a policy. But let's say that you're getting $1,000, just for example, on that particular policy. And let's say that you're doing nothing but just selling, I don't know, 3 policies a week, because this is a side hustle, right? That's $3,000 a week that you could be potentially making. Okay? That's what? $12,000 a month. That's, I'm good with math, about $144,000 for the year. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's doing those types of numbers. I've seen some people do exponentially more than that. And I've seen some people do a lot less than that because they say, I just want this license so I can earn money when I need it. I want this license so that I can pay for Christmas gifts when I need it. I want to have this license so I can pay off debt. I just will use this license as kind of an ATM. I can pull money from it whenever I need to. Regardless of how you choose to use your license, this is an amazing side hustle. Now, for some of you all who say, listen, this sounds really good, but I just have no interest in selling anything at all, ever. Let me tell you another way that you can use your license that may allow you to be able to make money without having to actively sell insurance. It's through what we call recruitment. And this is something that I focus on very heavily because the reality is for me, my lifestyle really doesn't allow me to actively engage in selling on a regular basis because of the fact that I'm managing businesses. I just don't have the time to do it. And so for me, what I do instead is I focus on recruiting people into the life insurance industry, and then they are placed in my downline. And so every time they sell insurance, I then get a commission based on them selling it. Right? So I have people right now who are selling insurance and I'm getting paid and I didn't have to do anything outside of getting them signed up to put them on my team. So that could be a great option for you as well. And here's the thing, we have life insurance recruitment leads. These are leads for people who want to come into the life insurance industry or they want to switch life insurance agencies and they're simply looking for a new agency to join. So if you want to get access to our recruitment leads, what you can do is you get access to those. You call those individuals, let them know that, hey, you can join my team, right? So they're able to join your downline. And then as they sell, you're able to make money based on their sales. And so that's a great way to go in the life insurance industry. This is an industry that I think is probably one of the best side hustles out there because the income potential is out of this world. It's a very stable industry usually. I mean, I remember during Rona Tone, I'm not gonna say the word on camera, but y'all remember during the period of time a couple of years ago when we was going through it, our industry appeared to really grow. I know my team grew dramatically because even during the worst of times when people were losing their jobs, some people were worrying about how they were going to eat. People knew that they needed our products. So during good times and bad times, we've been able to stay stable. But beyond that, I love this industry because of the amount of income you can make from helping people. We do well financially while doing good for other people. And I love that because I know that every time I get a commission check, it's based on helping someone achieve financial freedom. It's based on helping to make sure that somebody's family is not having to do a GoFundMe. It's based on making sure that I'm a part of what's building wealth within communities as a life insurance agent. And so that's why I encourage you to think about this as an option for your 2025 side hustle. And if this sounds like something you're interested in, there should be a link that's directly above or below this video where you can sign up for our life insurance recruitment webinar. This is a very short video. It's completely free that will talk to you about how to come into the life insurance industry and how to join our team or the team of other life insurance agencies that are looking for people just like you. It's completely free. You can watch it or listen to it in your leisure time. And even if it's not the right opportunity for you, you can forward it on to someone else who you think it could be a great opportunity. Now, for me, I have my nephew's sons, and when they graduated from high school, they were both 18 at the time. They both got their life insurance licenses and built their careers in it. Now one is 21 and one's 22. And these two young men are now self-employed based on life insurance industry. So this could be a great opportunity for your children, for your spouse, for yourself, even for an aging relative who is like, I need more money to come in, and you're tired of them asking you for money. Hey, this could be a great option for them. So what I want you to do is sign up for our free life insurance recruitment webinar so that you can learn more about this industry. And if you're ready to move forward and coming into the industry, we can help you as well. Click that link right now and feel free to comment below with any questions that you have about the life insurance industry and also about our lead programs that you can get access to. Have a good one, folks, and I look forward to you having an amazing and abundant 2025.